What's up, Family Money Club? Welcome back. Welcome back to the only club where membership is going to get you RICH, not in debt. We are here building a community of money smart families, everybody talking, spending comfortably. It sounds good, right? Like we all deserve to be comfortable. But is this the truth, or is this just some fancy hype? Is this like the real deal to financial freedom, or is it just another trick to keep us running on that hamster wheel of debt? We're about to break it down, Family Money Club style.
You know, you hit the nail on the head. This whole idea of spending comfortably, it sounds real good, but often it's disguised in a much deeper issue, and that is living above your means. And we go and break it down, dissect this whole concept, and see what's really going on.
Hey, so let's get right into it. You know, I was watching this YouTube video, and folks are talking about spending comfortably on all kinds of things. We're talking weekly manicures, spa trips every month, whipping around in fancy cars, eating out every night like it's nothing, even dropping $2,000 a month on a high-rise apartment. Now, I ain't saying these things ain't nice, but let's be real. Comfortable for who? Because my bank account definitely ain't singing the same tune.
And that's the million-dollar question, right? What exactly does comfortable even mean? You know, for some people, comfortable means living paycheck to paycheck, maxed out credit cards, barely scraping by. They might feel comfortable in the moment, you know? But that house of cards can come tumbling down real quick.
Man, you talking about stress. Living like that ain't comfortable as living on the edge. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to break a sweat every time my phone rings. You know, thinking it's a debt collector or something. I'm talking about real comfort, the kind that comes with peace of mind, you know? Knowing that you good no matter what life throws your way.
And that's exactly what we're going to be uncovering, a real deal about building genuine financial security.
So let's talk about this trap that we see so often, you know, working just to spend. You know, the trail, you hustle hard, bring home that paycheck, and then bam, it's gone before you can even blink, vanished into thin air like a magician's rabbit. We're taught to chase instant gratification, get what we want right now. That mindset, man, they can keep us stuck in this never-ending cycle of work, spend, repeat.
Yeah, and that cycle can be exhausting, you know, both financially and mentally. It's like you running on a treadmill, you putting in all this effort, but you get nowhere fast.
Man, that's the truth. It's like you on that treadmill, but you ain't moving an inch. You're just stuck in the same spot, working your tail off just to keep up with your spending. That ain't the life I signed up for.
Right, and that's where this whole concept of investing in yourself comes in. Instead of letting your hard-earned cash slip through your fingers, you redirecting it, you making it work for you, building a solid foundation for your future.
I know what y'all thinking, investing. That sounds like something only rich folks do. Let me tell you, that's a whole lot of baloney. Anybody can invest, even if you're starting small. It's about putting your money to work, building that wealth, so you can finally break free from that hamster wheel.
Right, and that's where it gets really interesting. This YouTube video talks about a simple yet powerful strategy, and that is invest in 30% of your income. Imagine that, folks. 30% working for you, growing over time. We're talking long-term wealth, generations set up for success, not just instant gratification that disappears quicker than a plate of hot wings at a family reunion.
Now, I know some of y'all might be thinking, 30%. Where am I going to find that kind of money?
Yeah.
But peep this. It's all about making choices, shifting your priorities. Maybe you cut back on those daily takeout lunches, you know, maybe just twice a week, and invest the difference. Those fancy coffees. Opt for a homemade brew a couple of times, and watch those savings add up. It's all about making those little adjustments that can have a massive impact on your future.
Exactly. It's about asking yourself what's more important, fleeting pleasure of a fancy latte, or building a future where money ain't a constant worry, where you can actually enjoy those lattes without stressing about your bank balance.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Financial freedom, baby. Where you in control, calling the shots, living life on your own terms. But how do we actually get there? What are the steps that we need to take to escape this spending comfortably trap and build that unshakable financial fortress?
That's what we're going to be exploring next. We're going to lay out a clear roadmap.
Family Money Club's about to drop some serious knowledge bombs. We're breaking down the myths, revealing the truth, and giving you the tools to build a life of financial freedom.
So we were talking about, you know, how the spend comfortably things, it's slicker than a greased pig at a county fair. You're chasing that comfortable feeling, but ending up tangled in a web of stress and debt. It's like you're trying to build a mansion on a foundation of toothpicks and bubble gum. It looks good for a hot minute, then the whole thing crumbles faster than a stale cookie.
You ain't lying. Okay, but how do we build a foundation that's strong, sturdy, something that can withstand any financial storm? We were talking about building a financial fortress, you know, the kind that would make Fort Knox look like a kid's playhouse.
That's the goal, to create a financial stronghold. And the first brick in that fortress, the cornerstone, if you will, is your emergency fund.
All right, now we're talking emergency fund. This is your safety net. It's your, oh snap, life just threw me a curveball. Like when your car decides to do the electric slide right into the mechanic's shop, or your fridge starts sounding like a hip-hop concert.
Exactly. It's about being prepared, not panicked. Life is gonna throw those unexpected jabs all the time, and your emergency fund is your trusty bodyguard ready to step in and protect your finances.
Okay, so how much we talking here? What's the magic number for this emergency fund? Because let's be real, some of us, we're working with budgets that are tighter than a pair of skinny jeans after Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I hear ya. And it's not about draining your bank account overnight. The general rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses tucked away in a safe and easily accessible account.
Hold up, 3 to 6 months? That sounds like a whole lot of cheddar. Where am I supposed to find that kind of dough when I'm already stretching my budget thinner than a pizza crust at a slumber party?
Relax. It's all about starting small and staying consistent. Even if you can only squirrel away $20 a week, that's something. Over time, those little acorns grow into a mighty oak tree of financial security. You know what I'm saying? Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a rock-solid emergency fund.
Yeah, you're right about that. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. But once we got that emergency fund locked and loaded, what's next? What's the next step on our financial freedom journey? What other tools do we need in our arsenal?
So step 2, we gotta talk savings. Now, this ain't your mama's piggy bank. We talking strategic saving, saving with a purpose. This is where you set aside money for those big dreams, those I'm gonna make it happen goals. We talking buying a house, launching a business, taking that dream vacation where you sipping mocktails on a beach somewhere exotic, far, far away from the daily grind.
Now, you speaking my language. Saving up for the good life. But how do we make that happen when bills are stacking up higher than a Jenga tower on a Friday night?
It's all about making choices, my friend. It's about shifting your mindset from I want it now to I'm building something bigger and better. So maybe you swap that daily designer coffee for a homemade brew a couple of times a week. Maybe trade in those pricey restaurant dinners for some home-cooked meals that have that special something something. It's all about finding those little pockets of opportunity where you can redirect that cash flow toward those big dreams.
I see what you're saying. So we got to make sacrifices today to enjoy the rewards tomorrow. Like we planting those seeds, watering them with our savings, and watching them grow into a beautiful garden of financial abundance.
Exactly. Delayed gratification. That's the name of the game, folks. We ain't talking about depriving ourselves. We're talking about making smart choices that align with those long-term goals. Remember, the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret, that lasts a whole lot longer.
Discipline, consistency. That's how we build this financial empire. But we talked about emergency funds. We talked about savings. So what's next? What's the next level? How do we take this money game to the big leagues?
All right, so once you have that emergency fund looking like a brick house and your savings account is singing a happy tune, it's time to level up and step into the world of investing.
Investing? Hold on. That sounds like something only Wall Street suits with fancy degrees can understand. Break it down for us regular folks. What's this investing thing all about?
Hey, don't let those fancy suits intimidate ya. Investing ain't rocket science. It's simply about putting your money to work for you, making it multiply like rabbits on a spring day. We talking about building wealth over time, generating passive income, and creating a future where money ain't a constant headache.
Okay, I'm intrigued. But where do we even start with that? I mean, I ain't got no crystal ball to predict the stock market, and I sure ain't trying to gamble away my hard-earned cash.
Relax. Investing ain't about gambling. It's about making informed decisions and playing the long game. You don't need a crystal ball. You just need the right knowledge and guidance. We can break down those different avenues for you, from stocks and bonds to real estate, even your own business ventures.
Now, we talking. Turning our passions into profits, building empires, and living the life we always dreamed of. But let's be real. Investing can seem kind of scary, especially when you're bombarded with all this financial jargon and these complicated strategies. How do we make it simple, accessible, something that even folks who ain't financial gurus can understand and implement?
That's the key, right? Demystifying this world of investing and making it accessible to everybody.
I know investing can seem a little intimidating, like something only folks with fancy suits and insider tips can handle. But let's be real, that ain't nothing further from the truth. Investing ain't about being a Wall Street whiz. It's about understanding the basic principles.
Absolutely, hit the nail right on the head. Anyone can become an investor. It's just about taking that leap of faith, educating yourself, and starting small.
Okay, so let's break this down for the folks at home. We talked about this 30% investment strategy earlier. What exactly are we investing in? Like, I ain't trying to pick stocks like I'm on some kind of high-stakes game show.
Right, and you don't have to be a stock market guru to make smart investments. This video really talks about index funds as a great starting point. Think of them like a diversified basket of stocks, spreading your risk across a whole bunch of companies.
So instead of putting all my eggs in one basket, I'm spreading them out. Makes sense. Less risky, more stable. Kind of like having a financial safety net while my money's out there hustling.
Exactly. It's like building a solid wall instead of just stacking them all up in one wobbly tower. And the beauty of these index funds is they're relatively low cost and easy to manage. So they're perfect for folks who are just dipping their toes in the investment waters.
I heard folks talking about this thing called a 401k. What's the deal with that? Is that like some secret society for investors or something?
Not quite a secret society, but definitely something you want to be a part of. So your 401k, that's a retirement savings plan offered by a lot of employers. And here's the kicker. You're actually contributing pre-tax dollars. So you save it on taxes, and that money grows tax deferred until you retire. Plus, many employers offer a matching contribution, which is basically free money.
Well, that free money. Sign me up. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. It's like having your employer chip in on your financial freedom journey. You put in some, they put in some. Together, y'all build that retirement nest egg, baby. But remember, investing ain't just about retirement, You can invest in your own business, invest in real estate, invest in your own education, invest in your personal development. It's about putting your money to work in ways that create long-term value and support your overall financial goals.
Right, so it's not just about stacking cash under your mattress. It's about building a life where money ain't a constant worry. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, take care of your family, and live life on your own terms.
That's the ultimate goal, right? Financial freedom, it's not about being rich. It's about having that peace of mind and the security to live a life you love.
That's what Family Money Club is all about. We out here building a community of money-smart families, empowering each other to break free from financial stress and create a brighter future.
Absolutely. It's about taking control of your finances, making informed choices, and investing in yourself and your dreams.
Now, before we wrap up, I gotta drop one last piece of wisdom on you. Investing ain't about getting rich quick. It's a journey. It's about patience, consistency, and staying the course even when things get a little bumpy.
And remember, that journey to financial freedom, it's a marathon, not a sprint. There will be ups and downs, market fluctuations, unexpected challenges along the way. But with the right mindset, the right knowledge, and the support of this incredible Family Money Club community, we can all cross that finish line looking good and living that financially free life we all deserve.
That's right. Family Money Club, we out here building generational wealth. Now, before you bounce, hit that comment section below and let us know what your biggest takeaway was from today's episode. What really resonated with you? What do you then implement in your own financial journey? We want to hear from you. And until next time, keep hustling smart, keep investing in yourself. And remember, financial freedom is within your reach.